Welcome everybody to the Midwest Vault.
Midwest Vault. Wait, I can't wait till we get that jingle, man. We can do a little Midwest Vault jingle.
It's the Midwest Vault. No, that was so old.
Wait, so you have this phone right here? Are you keeping this phone right here? Okay. And then what about the other one?
It's kind of weird.
If I talk like at a standard, the gain's pretty decent on that. All right.
Dude.
Okay. All right.
It's picking up just fine.
I mean, it's picking me up all the way over here. It's fine.
Yeah.
Picks up
Cool.
everything.
And
Stereo recording.
you'll be able to fix
I
some
can
of the
walk
audio
around the
up in
phone
post,
and it'll
won't you?
sound like I'm walking around your head.
You'll be able to clean some of the audio up in
What
post.
about the preamp?
We're recording audio now.
Yes,
Come on.
sir.
Oh, good.
We already went over this.
I bet.
Damn, it was picking you
Yeah,
outside of
we're
the
stuff.
garage even. That's that's the stuff. That's
That's the stuff. That's the apple juice.
you knew you had apple juice.
We're not.
Okay, introductions. Who are you? What do you do?
Yeah.
What's good, everybody? It's the first Midwest Vault podcast. I am MC Church. I will be one of your hosts for tonight, and these are my other co-hosts.
What up?
Introduce us.
Name's Coach. Introduce myself.
He needs no introduction. His
Uh,
name's Coach.
I'm just a coach. Just like talking about things and seeing things in a different light.
I'll introduce you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the host, man.
All right,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
all right,
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
I'll take it over. All right. This is Zach DeVries. This is our manager here at the Midwest Vault. They call him Coach because he really helps us out a lot. He gives us advice. He's just fucking here, always keeping an ear open. It's just a good time. This is Jake Larson. He's just a homie. He's just kind of acting like a roadie right now, but hopefully he's got some bars that you
right.
guys can listen to very soon. Is that
That's,
right?
known as arsonist.
Arsonist. That's right. And we got the man himself, Blake Shepard from Dark Gems International. Here making big headways in the 507. Very blessed to fucking have him here. His mind strong. This man, mind, bravo. So anyway, first podcast. We're gonna talk about shit that's going on. I'm so happy we can edit this shit
Here
down.
we go, talking about shit that's going on. And it's going on right now.
We're talking about the origins
The
of Midwest
origins?
Vault and how we got here.
Is that what we're talking about?
I feel like
So
that's a good
first-
start.
Is
the
that
first
what's good? What we're
episode.
gonna get into?
Oh, man.
Zach, are you ready for this talk, buddy?
I think we should give
I
them
guess.
context
All right.
for who the fuck we are.
All right, Zach, who's starting?
Yeah, you started.
All right, I'll start
you
it.
kept with
I'll
it.
start it. All right.
Man, you're the man. You
So
started.
check it out. I was in my basement, and you can just imagine a really depressed, anxious guy who kind of like he's at his wit's end. He's kind of feels like he's in the corner. He doesn't know what to do with his life at all.
Yeah.
So I was there, and it really sucked. But what I started doing is I started taking pieces of paper and I put them on the wall. And any thought, no matter negative, positive, ideas even, whatever, I started writing them on the wall. So like we started out with the idea more or less simple.
More or less simple, yeah.
More or less simple. Because we were doing multi-level marketing back then. And we were trying to sell nutrients. We were trying to do all this and that. But
You're in a pyramid scheme?
I was.
We were.
Yeah, I was. But anyway,
It taught us a lot.
It taught
about
us a lot.
business,
It
though,
taught us a
and
fuck
how
ton
we
about
wanted to
business.
build what we wanted to do.
yeah.
So then, as these ideas were coming up on the wall, we started thinking about like markets that we could hit and like different things that we could work through and help people and solve problems.
We had so many ideas. Like we had a taco truck idea.
Oh, yeah.
Once upon
There
a
was-
taco.
There was a
You
lot
know,
of ideas that
just
ran through.
so many ideas just as wallpaper. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But one day we were just in the garage. After a lot of that, we've been freestyling. I think around that time for like 2
Yeah.
years now.
Yeah, it was about 2 years.
Yeah, we were
that
freestyling about two years. We were in the vault, and in the garage, excuse me, and we started inviting more people because like word started going around our friend group that hey, there's raps going on at the garage.
Yeah.
So sad cute.
Then we started playing Smash Bros too. That
Yes,
was a big
yeah,
thing.
that
That
was-
Yes.
was a lot of this.
Yes, that's how we got We
Some
got
of that
connected
support.
because of Olive Garden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did, yeah.
We worked at fucking Olive Garden, me and this guy. And we met Eli Riley there, A-OK, and Jack the motherfucking Ripper.
Jack the
Big
Ripper.
motherfucking shout
Big
out.
shout outs
Yeah, oh,
all
yeah.
the way around.
If it wasn't for this guy, we wouldn't have known him, so thank you for that.
Of course.
And, okay, where were we at? And through that,
And so with everything that we were doing, we were inviting people over to just like engage with us. We got a bunch of people together and we started doing Super Smash Bros. Tournaments.
Oh, yeah.
We started doing rapping, doing like freestyle circles and bringing people in and helping them work on their music
Yeah.
and basically just helping people left and right and trying to get help from people because you gotta work together to build. But then we started making an actual business out of it where we came up with this idea called the Midwest Vault, and it was going to be a collection of artists and individuals who were talented and gifted in means of like painting, drawing, creating music,
Anything. Art,
singing,
period.
anything art, video games. If they were good at games and stuff like that, we had a section for them to do all of that. And it was this big idea that we wanted to just create a space for people to create.
and people loved it.
Yeah.
People were so on board. The people around here,
Oh, we
just
had,
their
like-
faces, man.
We
You
had
know.
29 people show up to the first tournament.
But
That's
but the idea
Yeah.
was too big.
It
It
was.
was
yeah.
way too
It
large.
was unsustainable.
Yeah.
So, before we get into what we ended up doing, I'll just say the vault idea came through. Shout out Sadiq. We were here in the garage freestyling, and I was just like, "Oh, we're gonna throw it into another folder, I guess." And then Sadiq was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna toss it in the vault," and I was like, "Zing, zing, 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 zing." You know, let's do that. You know,
Toss it in the vault.
Exactly. So it was the vault. It wasn't Midwest Vault. But then we drove downtown Rochester, and we looked to the right where we were driving, and there's this place called the Vault. And we were like, fuck, we can't do this anymore. But then they were like, nah, dude, you're good. Just put
We're
a name in
Midwest
front of it.
Midwest.
Midwest.
Vault.
Yeah.
Midwest Vault.
It went the Midwest Vault. But then we took the, now it's Midwest Vault.
Yeah, pretty
So,
much.
but what we ended up doing after all that big idea didn't work is we decided to focus on one. You know, there was 2 years after those Smash Bros tournaments where nothing happened at Midwest Vault.
Yeah.
Nothing. You know, I was going through some personal things. Everybody was working. You know, going through personal life things. You know, whatever. It
Still
wasn't
had the dream though, you know.
the
That-
dream was there,
it was on
but
the
it
back
felt
burner,
undoable until White Boy Dan Sorensen
Dan the man
hits
so-
me up one day. He hits me up, and he comes over to my basement, and he plays me a beat, and I start freestyling on this beat. You remember that, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And it was just, okay, sweet. We had that initial click, but then months happened after that where we didn't really talk. But then I came in again. No, this time I went to his house in Byron, and we did it again, and we made a first track, Chosen, you know? And then we met a couple more times, not even a month after we did Chosen. I brought up this idea because I was like, oh man, it was a dead idea, but maybe I can bring it up again. Dan, what do you think? Dan, Sean was there too. What do you guys think of the Midwest Vault? And then I gave you guys the idea, and you guys fucking loved it. So from day one, that day to now, has been the resurface of the Midwest Vault, the birth of the Midwest Vault, the actual structural foundation
When
of
we
the
first
Midwest
started,
Vault.
it was the twinkle in the eye, and now it's the actual birth
And,
of the
and
Midwest
now it's the
Vault.
birth, and now it's building the structure. We aren't there yet. I don't want to make it sound like we are, but you know where we are. We're past that twinkle in the eye. We're at the phase where we can now build. And all of us have invested all these years and all of this love and just that mentality of service that it's just hard to give up, you know, at this point. It really is. So that is some initial start points of how we started and to where we are now, history-wise.
So, which brings you to
Which brings us
507 Live.
to 507 Live. Holy shit! so check it out. Was it a few weeks ago?
That was September 18th.
September 18th. we had 507 Live #1, and that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
You were there. You were there. We were all there. You know.
Yeah.
Did we get clips from that show? I got some, but we didn't have the camera then, or did we?
No, we didn't.
No.
I got clips.
You got clips. Go follow Dark Gems International. Go check out the clips.
Link in the description.
It was a hot show. So people are asking me, like artist wise, like, man, it's like it sounds different. Like what's the differences between this and like a live show? And I tell them, just treat it like you're at a live show, but your crowd is just the camera. You know what I'm saying? It's the same performance you're gonna be giving. So expect that when you guys come in and tune in on 507 Live 2. Ultra raw performances. These artists are here giving all they have for you guys' pleasure, for you guys' enjoyment. So
So you can tune in during all these pandemic times and all that.
exactly.
Jazz. We're still sharing the love and making the music. man.
100%, dude. So you already know that's what it's about. 507 Live, it's giving back that love, giving an opportunity for these rappers, because some of these rappers are newer, man, you know, so we give them an opportunity to do a 10-minute set. Freestyles, bro. Like, I've gone to Cuatro Copas, and also I think it was at Hidden World somebody came up, and we started talking about 507 Live, and they're like, whoa, you guys do ciphers? You know? So I know there's definitely a percentage of people here, of the rappers, who definitely want some freestyling. So I really want to see some more freestyles come out. That'd be fucking dope as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because in the past, when we do like Rap Your City or like our first streams, it would always just be me. Like it would always be just like me and Sadiq.
Right.
You know, and then sometimes we'd have people come. But I'm hoping we can have so much versatility for you guys these upcoming shows. That's my hope, and I want to say that's my promise.
So, basically, what I think you should actually get into is how 507 Live is going to impact. Actually, I'm just going to touch on that right now.
Touch on it. Let's
507
go.
Live is going to change everything because there's not a single region, specifically non-major city area, specific region that is taking a block of time and streaming the best they got out of that region on Twitch. Mm-hmm. There's no show like this, okay?
There isn't.
And there isn't a region like this either. We keep saying this. It's the hottest scene in the Midwest.
It is.
That's right, yeah.
And like right now, we're just some hole on the internet. We're like a black hole, right? Like we don't have a lot of attention on us right now. But like come next summer, come next year, like they're gonna know who we are.
Yeah,
There's just
100%.
too much. We're like,
There's too much going on to not know who we
Yeah,
are.
true.
right.
We got a lot of people coming in. People are talking about us left and right all day, every day, telling their friends about it. I mean, this is going to build fast, and it's something that's going to change, like you said, change the face of the music industry.
It's snowballing.
Mhm.
Snowballing.
Big
These
snowball.
chemicals are dropping in.
And the thing
These
is,
explosions are
we
happening.
know a lot of you guys are going to be out in the 507 area. You know that you're going to be able to come out, see us, you know, support us in real life. The best thing about us that you're not going to get from other artists online is just the presence of this public area, you know what I mean? Like, we have a lot of love for the area that comes through in our rap, that comes through in our artistry. You know, like, we understand at least what you guys want, and what we can provide there is at least entertainment, you know, in any sense of it.
Bars.
You got podcasts, we got the freestyles, we got bars,
We got
hardcore,
everything,
yeah.
dude.
Always
It's
coming out with those
versatile.
new albums, new EPs. So stick around. I mean, the network's only growing. So more people get on board with this, the more you're gonna get. It's gonna be exposed. So, hell yeah.
Like, I just think of this last show. So many different styles of rap during
Oh,
the
yeah.
day, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You made a
Like-
jambalaya of rap.
It was a jambalaya of motherfucking rap. Put that on a cracker, dude. That's mother. Shout out, motherfucker. You know who you are. Dude, that's just hot.
Stale cracker.
Stale cracker,
Stale
that's
cracker.
right.
No stale jokes though.
Those still jokes though. Yo, bro.
Oh, man.
Let me see real quick.
So through Dark Gems International, I've worked as a promotion company to give Midwest Vault and coordinate with Midwest Vault to make a plan to best serve the talent that's here that doesn't have a platform yet.
Yep.
And best distribute it. So on this YouTube channel for Midwest Vault, you're going to see recaps from the 507 Live, which happened on Saturday. The recap will be posted on Wednesdays. On alternate Wednesdays, you're going to have this podcast. And then on alternate Saturdays, when we're not streaming on Twitch, you're going to get little highlights of what's going on in the 507 and in the scene in general. Through Dark Gems International, that YouTube page will be focused primarily on music videos and the build up to them, the work behind the scenes. But yeah, this channel is going to be the hub for everything going on in the area. There's not going to be anything like it.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. So this fucking birthday bash we just had, huh?
This birthday bash. Happy birthday,
birthday.
Quake
Birthday.
Jones.
Birthday
Quake Jones. He's a
Party
promoter
was
out
awesome.
of Austin. Artist out of Austin. He's been working out of there his whole life. Austin, small ass town in Minnesota.
Real
For people
small.
that don't know it, not Austin, Texas. Austin, Minnesota.
Yep, Austin, Minnesota.
Home of
Spam, Hormel, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skippy peanut butter type shit.
Yeah, bro.
But those,
Quake Jones.
but those Austin people go hard, and they represent mad love in
Listen.
Austin.
Listen, you catch the 507 scene, 507 performers out in Cuatros Copas, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, we were moshing in that bitch.
that's
crazy.
It was
Yeah.
formerly El Maguey, now is Cuatro Copas. They got taken over by new management. So
What you said. Yeah, like, these shows are insane. There's no local show that goes crazy like we do.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have promoters pull signed artists off of fucking
Oh yeah, water
labels and
flying
shit
in the
after
air.
that. Yeah,
fucking
bro,
people
we
moshing.
go crazy.
had-
We go
we had
crazy.
people in cowboy hats jumping up and down, dancing to rap music.
Yeah,
dude.
We had everybody in
It
there.
was
Like,
great.
Dude,
Yeah.
and that mosh pits at a fucking rap show.
Oh
At
yeah.
a bar.
Because we got that.
The energy was there.
We got the energy,
You
man.
don't even need the numbers if you got the energy, but we had the numbers, so don't fucking.
Just can't be shy. You know, like,
Don't
if you're at a show,
Don't be
if
shy.
you're at a show and you're the guy in the back, just grab a couple shots, come up a little bit,
Oh, for real.
start
Oh,
moving,
we're all
two
feeling
step,
it.
you
Getting your
know,
head
We
moving.
don't
you're
know.
moving.
We want you out there with us.
Yeah, we want, 100%, 100%.
listen, at some point there's gonna be a conversation about like, which scene is got the best music right now? Because on the internet everything's saturated. Nobody really cares about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's like, oh yeah. People say like, oh maybe like, oh this is a Detroit type beat or whatever. But they don't go into specifics of, oh who's from where and who makes the best sound and who has the best scene, you know. But that conversation is gonna come back up because we make that relevant.
Yeah.
We really make that relevant. We're in a state. We're in a region that probably has like what 250,000 people. South
Yep.
Minnesota.
Yeah, a little over
Right?
200K.
Yeah,
Rochester.
Yeah.
alone.
yeah. But like if you count Winona all the way to Cato,
Yeah.
that's more than
a quarter.
yeah.
Probably
That's
a quarter.
like
300,
350,000.
350.
Yeah, and then you have a metro area of Minneapolis that has 3 million people. Okay, and yet I would bet that our scene goes just as hard. Just as hard now. Okay, just as hard now.
Will
And,
be
like,
harder.
That's no hate to the cities or anything, bro.
No,
Okay,
yeah, no shade. No shade. No
at
hate.
all. But
We
look,
want to promote you
But
guys
look.
too.
but look, like we can get it going down here. Okay,
What
believe that.
we're all about is cross promoting and building people up. So we know that if we talk about you guys, we get you in here, we get you performing, we give you an area to show what you got to the world. That in return you're gonna tell other people what we're doing. I mean, it just works out that way to where, hey, go check me out on Midwest Vault /TV. What is it again?
Twitch.tv/Midwest.
Twitch.tv/Midwest Vault.
Put that on the
Twitch.tv
screen.
/Midwest
Like
Vault.
that.
It'll
So
be in the
we
description.
know that you're telling your
Yeah.
friends, hey, go check me out. I did a live performance at this thing, and then they're rewatching the streams. We're just gonna grow because all we're doing is helping people grow. It can't stop.
How to show on the internet. How to see in the Midwest.
We want something interesting to listen to watch, to interact with, and I mean, we read our comments too. We're interacting with our viewers. So
And this is just the start too. Like the cities isn't off limits, you know. Like if we ended up like collaborating with people up in the cities, you know,
More power.
no more power, man. We have a few venues in here in town, basically the town area, I should say. But you know, we're looking at other places. We got people that, you know, could get shit done, especially to him, Quake Jones again. Got a shout out to that
Quake
guy.
Jones the man.
That man can get shit done. He's gonna network it all, and he's a good man. I'm sure we can get his links on there. People can follow his shit.
Down in the
Yeah, ready
comments,
doing
down,
it.
down
Right
in
here.
the description below.
Let's go.
Quake Jones on
If you
everything.
haven't looked over there by now, I don't know what you're doing.
you should be following all of us.
And yo, watch his vlogs too. His vlogs are fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Check out ours too when they're out.
Yeah,
Also-
that'd be nice.
We offer interviews during 507 Live.
We're doing interviews. We're doing skits. We're gonna have skits too. That's gonna be part of the podcast.
Yeah, this man comes up with great skits. He just has to do it now.
You know, yeah, right. Put me on blast. Now I have all the pressure of putting the skits on. But you know, we want to make you laugh. We want to make you cry. We want to make you cheer. That's it. You know, if we can do that, then our job's done. Shit.
Make you come cut.
Make you cry.
Okay, so one thing I want to touch on is like how there is established artists here that are doing industry type shit, industry type marketing plans, but they don't get enough attention because they're here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, look, I do that shit. Okay, Zanakova does that type shit, right? Like, there's plenty of artists out here that are doing industry type moves. They just don't have the attention on it yet because they underrate the scene that we're in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get that, right?
I get that 100%. That's
Yeah.
all we're
Oh,
doing.
yeah.
Exactly. So, like you could get into, like, Rochester politics, right? That dog needs to shut up. I'm going to smack that dog right now. You can get into Rochester politics, right? In the city that we record all this stuff in. Essentially, a lot of the stuff that happens at the 507 right now, we have Rochester, which is the biggest city, right? Across the South. But that's not where a lot of the shows happen. A lot of shows happen in Austin, Winona, Mankato. They're not happening here. They're gonna start happening here because the market's here now.
Yep.
But what this has been in the 2 years that I've been working here is basically a media hub. Like, oh, you want to get an interview, you know, you get it done by 507cc or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you go to Rochester for that. It was never like, oh, we go to Rochester for shows. And that tide is going to turn because now they're seeing, oh, when you give people an outlet, you have, you know, a small studio space that's now offering for people to go on and showcase what they got. And, like, there's demand for that. Then they're like, oh, people actually want this. Well, duh, you dumbass. You didn't give us a fucking chance in the first place, okay? And now we have real platforms for people to take, for artists to take advantage of, and for people to consume what they're creating on. 507 Live is going to be here every other Saturday.
Yep.
Every other Saturday on Twitch. Posting on YouTube 4 times, or posting in general 4 times every 2 weeks.
There's a lot for you
Right?
guys to catch up and watch, man. It's gonna be sick.
Then we have a place in Rochester right here that has showcases. Shout out 4S.
Yep.
Like they have showcases every fucking Friday. That's what they do in big cities, bro. They just do that casually. Okay. Now we got that set up here. We got Quake Jones, as we just talked about, doing live shows. So like basically we're talking in an echo chamber because we all agree on this shit. But I think it's just a way for us to say, look, podcast 1. This is the unraveling of people just stating their passion. Everybody here did it. And now you're about to see the results.
Indeed. Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice.
Sure.
Alright.
Tis the season, right? It's all
Tis the season.
Yeah, bro. Tis the season.
I love pumpkin spice. Oh, man.
It's the season to get naughty.
Da 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 da. Naughty, naughty, naughty.
507 Live on Saturday.
Saturday.
507
Following
live on
Wednesday.
Saturday.
You're seeing this podcast here on Wednesday, which is the 20th, right?
Yes.
Wednesday the
Wednesday
20th.
the 20th.
That's when this podcast is going on.
And we're bringing the A game on Saturday. That's when it's
Right.
Saturday is gonna
6
be big,
hours.
guys.
Big
Hey, for real. We got some fucking heavy hitters coming to fucking headline this shit. You guys come out. Or you guys tune in, I should say. It's
Yeah.
gonna be sick.
Yeah, for real.
Mhm.
So 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Midwest Vault, 507 live stream sponsored by Dark Gems. 6 hours on Saturday. Following week, Wednesday, we'll have a short little recap to give
Mhm.
everybody FOMO and give you a reason to tune in next time because you didn't tune in the first time. Why? Then the following Saturday, we got a little highlight of stuff that happens behind the scenes, and then we do it all over again.
That's right.
So that's my way to close out what we got talking about.
Oh yeah,
You want to close it out, wrap it up?
Yeah.
I do. I want to be
Go
grateful.
ahead.
I want to be grateful for 30 seconds, if that's all right.
Zoom in.
Be grateful
Zoom in.
for 6
30
minutes.
seconds of
All
gratefulness.
right, bet. Just give me an action.
Go.
Bro, I appreciate Zachary DeVries coming back and joining the scene here with us. He is now our manager here at Midwest Vault. He's really going to help mitigate a lot of the things that I, as a clumsy Butterfinger artist, can't do. Okay? There's a saying when we do business, right? If you can't do something that well, find somebody smarter than you, get them on your team, and have them do it.
That's the
Exactly.
motto, I think.
It's
How
quite
we
simple.
grow.
It's how we grow, and it's
Ain't
and
afraid
it's-
to admit when you're better than me. Just do what you gotta
exactly.
do. Let's get it
We
done.
we all fit in this space differently. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And the
Like
quicker,
this man knows marketing like back of his hand.
Yeah.
You know, Dan producing. I mean, I wouldn't know how to even come close to touching something to making music. You got rapping. You've got rapping as well, and you've got all of these managerial skills and all this stuff. So like we're shit.
Did
build
you
a
say
team.
he got managerial team skills?
In some
I've
respect.
never seen him have managerial skills.
Well,
He does.
don't doubt me on the podcast. Now we're not gonna go slip in a little crowd of doubt there.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Ready?
That's
Cha cha.
Yeah.
Pa! Can we animate a gun? That'd be.
All right, everybody, make sure you tune in twitch.tv/Midwest Vault.
Saturday.
23rd.
Hey, Saturdays.
Don't know what's up.
Check in.
Love y'all.